friends, I just wanted to do a talk video right now. At the moment, I just checked into a small accommodation here, which I booked through booking.com. It is a small flat here in the town of Novi Sad, and I'm paying $35 for it per night. It's pretty good. Let me show you around a little bit. And so here is the kitchen area. It's got a small little kitchenette. It is sloped, so I do hit my head on this. I keep forgetting to duck. So here is the bathroom, which is good enough. I'm here for 2 nights. This is the living room. Forgive me about the mess, but I had to go to the pharmacy and just buy basics of makeup because I forgot my makeup bag and my regular toiletries at my sister's house. This is the bedroom. It has a skylight, which I think will be cool to lay in bed and look at the skylight. Anyway, so I am here in Novi Sad. A lot has happened. It's been about 3 weeks now since I left the United States. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but I do have a temporary date, which is for another month to return. I was going to return maybe later or sooner or later, I'm not sure. I just needed a date to show proof of return. But I have an update. So while I was here, the pension has been finalized and I received an email and I received my interim payment. And hopefully the 1st of April, I'll start getting regular pay for my pension, federal pension. So that's a relief. That took approximately, so I think I applied, what was it, October? So it took the whole month of November. No, I applied in August. That's right, August. Let me put this down. So I applied in August. And so if we do August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So 7 months it took to finalize everything. So I'm relieved about that. I hear there's a big backlog now for federal workers with a new website. It's even longer. So I wish them all the best and good luck. Just hang in there. Keep a track of your paperwork and just, keep an eye on your emails and so on. So I am traveling on certain times. I did see, that back home there's a big issue with TSA and long lines. So even if I do decide to go now, I think I'm just going to wait it out till things clear up a little bit. Just kind of wander around here. So I might have to just, like I said, wait for it to all clear and then maybe think about coming back home, maybe mid-April, end of April for sure. Remember I talked about you make all these plans and plans change. So I'm here now and I'm finding financially money is just going so fast. So I have not even started traveling really. I was at my sister's house up until now, so accommodation was for free. Tonight is the first time I'm paying for accommodations. It's like I mentioned, $35 a night. I'm here 2 nights, so that's reasonable. So I want to move on, head on up to one more town here while I'm in Serbia, which is close to the Hungarian border, called Subotica. It's a beautiful town. Right now I'm in Novi Sad. So once I get to Subotica, I'll stay a few days there. Then I'm just going to move on up north, whether I'm going to go up to Budapest, Vienna, come down. And I do want to end up in Zurich because Zurich is my point of to return back to the States. So that is almost a month's accommodation. I've been looking through, like accommodation through Booking, and it does get expensive around the major cities. So I'm looking at, I've traveled before and I spent thousands of dollars. My average European trip when I was working for about 2 or 3 weeks easily spent about $3,000. So that's not a problem. Then, right now, the last few months have been really tight, so I'm just kind of holding on to my money, and I am kind of, on the track of things settling down and my regular income beginning to be stable, but it's still a good chunk of what I used to earn. So my reluctancy about staying, what I would call expensive hotels, 100, 120, 200, those are definitely out the window. I have to kind of slum it a little bit. So I am at the same time, keeping safe. So I am kind of really budgeting this and working, working my way for things to be cheap, but not to the point where it's endangering me. So might have to cut a few things short and substitute other cities other than, like, for example, Vienna probably would be just one night and then go to a smaller town and experience other towns. Besides, I was thinking, I already did Vienna so many times in my life. Shall I just kind of substitute the cities, the capital cities, for alternative cities that are not so touristy? Spring is here and things are picking up a little bit with prices. So I'm definitely debating on that as well. I made some notes here. So I am traveling, we're all traveling. We're traveling in uncertain times. And then yesterday I saw that tragic thing in LaGuardia. And I don't know whether it's me just getting old and being aware, that anything could happen anytime, or just, I try and get out of the negativity. But so yeah, things are not cheap here. I thought they were, or they were last time when I was here, but things are definitely Western prices. And I thought people earned $1,500 per month here. I found out people average salary here is about 800 euros per month, but yet they have our prices. Like, for example, I had to go to DM pharmacy here and I spent $37, and all I bought was just because I forgot my toiletry bag, the regular toothpaste, moisturizer, deodorant, whatever. Boom. I bought a little bit of makeup as well, $37, just easily like that. So that was unplanned. What else? Yeah, so little things that we take for granted in the comforts. Like, okay, ladies, you would know this. My hair curling, the curling brush that dries my hair, I didn't pack that. You can't find a decent brush here that is rounded off. Took me a long time to find it. Finally found that. It was expensive. Things that we take for granted in the United States, the prices are much better back home than they are here. So that prompts me to reconsider about traveling with just the carry-on. I think I'm going to start doing definitely slow travel and bringing a regular suitcase and bringing things that I don't want to spend money on here buying. So I think my carry-on days are pretty much gone, and besides, the carry-on that I have does not meet the standard for the airlines. So the last trip that I did 2 years ago, my carry-on, which was fine before the new rules, kept on getting checked in. So what's the point? Might as well have a regular suitcase. So I will be traveling less and staying more in one place, and I am switching back to normal suitcase. I will no longer have a carry-on and a backpack. The backpack, for some reason, was a menace. I did not want to carry it. I'm not going to carry a backpack anymore. My back hurt. It was bulky. It was inconvenient. I am going to not do that anymore. It's going to be a roller carry-on. No more backpacks for me. And besides, here in Europe, people dress beautifully, even though they might not have the income, but for some reason, there's no sneakers, there's no, cargo pants and a hoodie like I am. Like, I'm walking through town and I'm self-conscious. I really want to dress like the locals do. It doesn't mean designer clothes, whatever, but they are so neatly put together, and you don't see somebody hunching over with a big backpack. Maybe the kiddos, you know, the teens and stuff like that that are going to school, but ladies my age, you just don't see a backpack and cargo pants and Nikes. So I'd like to work on my appearance a little bit, at least while I'm here in Europe. So backpacks are out. What else do I have here? Okay, things that I take. Yeah. Oh, today, that's another thing. I withdrew $100 at an ATM, and it did a whole transaction. And when the time came for the money to come out, nothing happened, and that was it. My card got spat out. No message, nothing. I immediately checked onto my app, and sure enough, withdrawal of $100. So the bank was closing. The ladies did tell me to call the call center, and very efficient. It was with a Raiffeisen bank. It's a German bank here. The help center had English speaking customer service. So they told me to contact my bank. The numbers for Navy Federal, the collect call, for some reason, it was not getting it. I was getting the local operator saying the number you called isn't available. I am sure I have to dial some kind of numbers, but I did dial 001, which is for the United States, in the area code for collect call. Nothing happened. I wasn't successful there. So I came back to my room, logged onto my Wi-Fi, and I did a virtual chat, and then I got a live agent, and they were already aware of it. It's already being reversed. So I'm very happy that the bank is on that, and both banks are actually working together, and it's in the process of refunding before I even asked. So, but that was that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and it made me burst into tears because there was a few other things today that I had. One was forgetting my toiletry bag. The other was just this town is very busy, lots of traffic, and there seems to be, I'm a country mouse, I'm not a city girl, but I'm kind of breathing exhaust. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry to complain, but it was just one of those days. Everything is like hot, sticky, gritty. I miss my regular cosmetics and toiletries, had to spend money, walked a long time to find some grocery store. All they had was just boutiques and everything, and it's hard to find a grocery store here in the city. Anyway, I did stop off and had a lovely meal at some restaurant, and that was not bad. And then I had to withdraw the money, and I burst into tears when this whole bank thing happened. My sister called me, "Are you enjoying Novi Sad?" And I said, "I'm not. So can I call you back later?" Anyway, I pulled myself together now. I'm good to go. I had my little cry. Whether I'm just homesick as well, I'm not sure. I miss my grandbaby, I miss my daughter. But I have been at my sister's house helping her with her new house and cleaning everything. So now it's time for me to travel. I did a little bit of footage this afternoon. They have beautiful buildings here, churches, historic buildings, and so on. Your typical European beautiful town. Tomorrow I'll be going to a fortress, so I'll film a little bit of that as well. So that's all. I just wanted to update you on that and just do a talking video. I do want to focus on hit my head again. Gotta watch it. Anyway, I want to film like pretty things, buildings and not boutiques, coffee shops and my walks and so on. I want to try and do voiceover as opposed to talking. It's so much easier, and then it doesn't attract attention of me doing that. So it is, it's dusk over here. I'm very close to the center of the city. I'm going to go and do a little bit of footage of, when everything's lit up, and just see the nightlife. I won't be out too long. I'm working on a video, so I'll be putting out very soon. I'll hopefully have a little bit more videos other than every Sunday. Hope you can join me. Just wanted to update update everybody. Bye.